Welcome to episode number 31 of his Baylor Jr. Road to the Show series. And today, it's our time Baylor Jr. And by the way, tomorrow, hopefully Wednesday, will be an NHL 20 Be a Pro. Thursday, hopefully Game 1 of the World Series. Friday, Game 2. I'm not sure about Saturday. Sunday, Game 3. And Monday, if there is a Game 4, Game 4. And not sure what Tuesday will be. Wednesday, will be Game 5. There is one. The World Series Best of 5. I have a question for someone that's been commenting on my video. Like, not stop commenting on it. But why do you always have to send in every time? Do you actually like it though? Because if you're just saying it, because if you're saying, oh, loved it when you don't love it, don't say that then. But if you enjoy it, enjoy it. Well, if you don't enjoy it, then don't lie. But I don't know why you don't enjoy it, so. Forgot her name. It was Brown Rama. Now it's like, it was like I can't remember her name. Sorry about that. But as we are 22-18, 3 in back of a wild card spot. We are last in pitching. Our pitching's dead last. We're 22-18, 551 percentage, 3 in behind the Braves, and we're in the second wild card spot by half a game over the Padres. And so we're tied with the Giants for the first wild card spot. I mean, look at that. 29th ranked, 30 for defense and pitching, 26th for power, 24th for contact, and 7th for speed. And I guess the Padres are first in speed, but yeah, we lost one straight, 4 and 6 in the last 10, 13 and 12 in our division, 12 and 10 at home, 10 and 8 on the road, 10 and 7 during the day games, and 12-11 versus night games. So I just want to show you the stands. Twins, I mean, Athletics are third. They're second in pitching. You can see, and then the Twins, I mean, they're only a half of a wild card spot. We're 3 in back of the division, and then tied with the Giants at the first wild card spot, with the Padres half a game back. We're 22-18. All the Giants and the Padres are 21-18. So we're about to play 3 games against the Rockies, and then maybe we'll get into the series with the Cardinals. And they have Julio Turner on apparently. So we're only facing Tyler Anderson, John Gray, and then Franklin Sandoval. And we have Phil Littlefield, Edwin Seymour, and then Zach Eflin. So yeah. If you're talking about me not sending Bredman when he scored earlier on Buxton's throw, which I believe was a ground ball at the middle, but in the extra innings it was a one hopper. I looked at the replay and after the game, I think he would have been safe, and he would have probably been safe even if the throw was on line. Obviously throw the third baseline, but I mean, and that's in I threw it back to first. He probably would have been out at first, or it wasn't like not enough to throw him. He might have been safe, but it wasn't like he was only safe by like a lot. Like he was already like 5 sets past bad. And I'm not the one that controls the throw. I threw it to first base, but I'm not the one that aims it. And then he threw it. I said it when I broadcast into the dugout, but then I said in the camera well, it actually wasn't the camera well. So yeah, let's do it. We're 22-18. They're 20-20. Here, wait. Let's hope that maybe I did a 500-foot bomb. Never heard of 500-foot home run, but I doubt it. So our force surprise on it, so I'll do it. Let's talk to Doug Larkin. Check with Larkin about here. That's what the Maverick response. Larkin tells you that you might be right, and that he'll do his best to stay focused. So now there's unfamiliar, friendly, bro, and now friendly. I think that was already unfriendly. Next game, as they have Story, Tapia, Arenado is cold, only an 88 overall. Story's an 88 as well. They have Desmond, Walters, Anderson, obviously, Acuna, sorry if I said that completely wrong. Robbie Kinsler, Richie Harlan, never tried these uniforms. Sure, I would row 26, and that would be the entire series unless they send me back to the clubhouse, which, unless I go back to it, they usually don't send me back to the clubhouse. So it's only for the entire series. I have a boost. Jimmy Perez at first, 10 Whipple at third, and then Henry Fernandez in center. And this is where I'm batting 4-12, 10 home runs, 36 RBI, 6 stolen bases. 21 runs scored, 56 hits. Let's watch your presentation, Matt Sturgeon.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the show is next.
And I did. Alabama did score on a ground ball at the middle, and Button throws it in time. And it was barely late though. But maybe they didn't want him thrown out again, and I mean, not even the Yankees game. I think in game 3 or game 1, I think I could have. I think in game 1 of the LC or LDS Twins versus Yankees, I could have maybe sent a runner, but I just want to be safe. And either way, who knows if the Twins actually going to win? Because who knows if they're actually going to get that hit to bring? Because there was runners at first. There was runners at a runner at first, runners at first and second. 1 out. 1 out. And then it was should have been a 4-6-3 double play. I mean, who knows if they're gonna beat it? I mean, say it was a fielder's choice, runs their corners 2 outs. Who knows if they're gonna get that hit? And who knows if they're actually gonna win or not? So it's only the Braves and the Twins, obviously. And that's a rematch of 1991 World Series. Last time the Twins got there, Braves got there. Last time they won a World Series that was 1995. But last time they won the NL pennant was 1999. They haven't won a pennant in the 2000 era. The last time 1999, and then the first, and then the last time the Twins got to the World Series 1991, which they won that year. The last time the Braves got to the World Series 1999, did not win the World Series. 1 down. First one, the Phillies at 10 home runs. Next tomorrow, Wednesday, should be next episode of my Vinny J NHL 20 Be a Pro Series. I don't have an alarm going off in about 10 minutes just to do something. Here we go. 1-1 town. Yeah, that works. I could maybe beat that out. No. Now I was batting like 450, and now I'm batting like 410. And it's 2-0 now. I'm batting 410. 10 home runs, 36 RBIs. My mom's not ready for home today, but she's having a meeting, so I'm trying to be quiet. Here's Tyler Anderson, 40th pitch coming for him. I'm gonna let that runner steal. Hopefully safe. Okay. I want to try for an RBI. If I can't get a home run episode, I want to hit RBI and a extra base hit. So I want that. I want that. Oh, there should be my RBI. Like that. That was a little different from. That was like a line. That was a little different than Anyway, it's a video game. Because I mean, for some reason, I felt so bad. I mean, that I didn't send them. Because look, it was a little different. First of all, it was not away from the outfielder, and first of all, that's more than 1 hop. The one that butts almost threw Bredman out earlier in that game, it probably was a ground ball right to him. Basically, he really had to go up. He had to go forward. Here, Toppy had to go his right, and the one in the bottom of the 12th, that was a 1 hopper right to Buxton. If it was anything else, like say it was something like that, I would not I would not hold him. I would send him, but because what it was, I could have sent him, but I mean it was close earlier in the game, and I'm out by a country mile. Well, I thought he wasn't on a score. I mean I thought he wasn't going to throw out, and I'm not sure. Not sure if you looked at the video, which is already up. We're losing 5-4. Okay. I'm not sure if you ever saw the third base coach. You might have, but it might have been too late if he was actually sending. I never looked at that. I don't know if he was sending him or not. Well, if I really hold the L1, send him around, well, sometimes they hold me and then he should stop trying to blow right through it. So that's not what I want. Like if I'm running him, doesn't mean that if it starts to right, waving home.
Long run for the right fielder.
So just it's too fast now. It's 5-5. Okay, there's the guy, Aja Amora or whatever. 5-day winner at first one out, bottom of the 7th. Right to me. What am I batting now? 4-11. Well, no, 2 down.
There to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
We're leading off the 8th. Let's go with hit a double or better. Turn it up. Let's go with the high forcing.
First pitch on its way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left.
I got under that.
Comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
I got completely under that. 409, so I'm still fly out. We're down to the down to the 9. I may you saw on this game. The 2-out watch, strikeout. I'm get catcher and down and guaranteeing at bat. The winning run was thrown out at the plate. I proved my point. About I'm not center Bredman. That could have been it. I mean, thing is, I held them to see if they did another hit. Tori ended up striking out. And either way, I put the splitter on the inside corner, but then ended up going low, and I didn't mean to swing it miss it on purpose. I mean, right there, winner was thrown out at the plate. So maybe, and there was 2 outs there, but I mean, they only need another hit, or I just most likely a hit, unless I got a runner score with a pass ball, wild pitch, or like play down with an error or something.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. This guy's big power. He's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get
on 5-5 after 9.5. Keeper, that's the nut. Round out 1, 2, 3. And both not 1, 2, 3. Sindel, come on, pinch hitter. I thought they didn't pinch it. I thought the pitcher bowed. They Sindel, round out, fly out, strike out. Come on, do it. Oh, we're gonna lose. Yep. Well, I got 3 home and we lose. So I'm back. And we lost. You already saw that. So we lost into a 3 homer by Blake and Desmond. We lost 8-5 in 12 innings. So I went 1 for 5 with a Sindel and an RBI, and that was on the Sindel. So that wasn't really a good game. So I did my first extra base hit and a home run of the episode. Let's watch a presentation by Sturgeon.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies have now won 5 consecutive
They won 5 straight games. We lost 2. And we had the worst pitching. 1-5. Oh, this is a place where I gotta at least get a sack fly. Runner at 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. I'm batting 3rd. I was like, there's no. And 406, come on. Well, I'd rather do a sack fly than have the official at bat, but lowered my average, but it's an RBI drawn that won the Phillies. You know, I hope we got because our pitching not that good. Okay. 1-2 count. Anora. And I'm on.
Swung on and hammered, no doubt.
435. 8 feet off. Well, that's not great, but now 2 runners on, nobody on the tie and run. Open one with a ground out, but it was an RBI ground out. What I'm talking about. And that's on my 3rd RBI of the episode. Basically, I would have sent the runner home in his bottom of 12 at game 3 of the ALCS. If it went anywhere else, if it was the Gutson's left or right, but this is right, I don't send it home.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan.
And 1 for 2 with a single, ground out, and 2 RBIs. So I have an RBI single and an RBI ground out. I had to draw him. His other one, they had me running before, and there's less than 2 outs. Gone! 360. 3 feet off. I knew it was drawing me, that the runner in front of me, and even me, that made me run. There was no out. There was less than 2 outs. So after, I'm still doing my first extra base and home run of the episode, but I do have my first RBI, and obviously hit 2 hits, 3 RBIs. So, but now we're losing. Yeah. I mean, we're second to last. We're second the worst team in the baseball, and then we had the worst pitching. I didn't tell, but somehow we're 2 games above 500. I mean, you expect. I mean, and we were in a wild card spot, but I mean, just like pitching atrocious. I mean, it's dead last. Hitting's good, decent. The only thing that's top 10 is speed, which really, I'd rather have that at 30th. The speed's not that. I mean, it's stands your base. It is that grand homer. I'm really doing well. I want an extra base hit. Come on, 0-1 count. The guy hit a homer earlier. That is not gone. There's my alarm. I already did it though after the last time ended. So we're good on that. 3-0 count. And Sean Bray. I forgot to trade it for David Bryson. And the Red Sox. Our budget was like netted at $555,000. Another 3-0 count. Usually when it's a 3-0 count, 95% of the time it's blocked. And that is outside, maybe a low, but either way, it's ball 4. Now it's an 0-1 count to the number 7 batter. Come on. Well, they're playing back for double play. See, straight up normal for the outfield, straight up double play for the infield. And but if nobody, come on, be clutch. Okay. Yeah, it should be a field. That's fielder's choice, like I say. The runner was almost at first by the time center baseman got it. So RBI on a fielder's choice, and we have the lead. 8-7 runner at first, nobody out, and then straight Deepman. In real life, well, here we go. That's when I was like, if it got over his Story's glove, it would have been my first extra base hit of the episode, and that's going to be a triple, hopefully. So at least a double, RBI triple. 9-7 Phillies. Third triple of the year. This guy Homer at one point gave us a 5-3 lead, but we blew the lead. 3-0 count. And that is low, or at least 9 straight down ball 4. Runs in the corner, nobody out. Guys open with 2 walks and a run. Scored. Yeah, open with a strikeout, 2 walks, and a run scored. 2-2 count. Bunted. And tagged him, 3 unassisted, but it's 10-7. RBI ground out like I had earlier in the game. 11-7. Here's Dahl, 2 for 3 with 2 singles, RBI and a run scored, I think. Either way, we're up by 4 right now. Light did to sell 1 down. By the way, I posted the game 3 of the LCS yesterday. I actually filmed it Sunday night. I never played PS4 yesterday. I was just busy with other stuff. Anyway, I just that. I want that for home run. That could be another triple. That run it from first, if I go to third or not, should score. I'm going to try for my second triple of the game. And save! Save! Triple! 2 straight pass, 2 triples. RBI triple, 2nd triple of the year. Or RBI triple, 2nd of the game, both RBI triples, and 4th triple of the year. So I have half of my triples in this game. My first one was left center field, this one was the right center field. Anyway, I'll sit down. And now it's the betted. I guess this guy's a switch hitter. And because of the right-handed pitcher, he was left-handed, he popped up to Arenado, I think. No, who's third? Did they even play Aaron? No, they're playing not even. They sat Arenado, and then they have Dahl, which didn't play in game 1, and then You don't remember playing in game 1. But they said that was caught by Richie Haller, which I think he played somewhere else in game 1. Oh, game 1 of the episode in the series. As you count. And now Splinter the Bat. And he will not beat it out. But we're at 12-7. And 7 in Chet shot here at Coors Field in Denver. We're at 12-7 Philadelphia. And it's 14-7 now. They got 7 runs. 2 runners on 2 outs. Kind of 4 for 5 in the game. I don't know what I needed for the cycle. I think, well, I had he was trying to away for a second. But then I got 4 for 6. And if we blow that lead, I'm just gonna it's 16-7 now. I didn't catch the final out. 1 for 4 with the 3-run home run first. And here we go. Runs out corner, 2 out, 16-7 Phillies. Oh yeah, he did. I remember I watching this 3-run home run, and the football in, Phillies win. 16-7.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
16.
We had 16 hits, 15 runs and 15 hits, 1 error, and they had 7 runs and 12 hits, 1 error. I mean, I went 4 for 6 with 2 triples. 4 for 6 with 2 triples, 2 singles, 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored. 30 of the episode, if I play, yes I will try to get my first home run of the episode. This will probably not be the last game of the episode though. At least I'll do this one and one more. Let's watch the presentation, best version.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Sandoval. Today, no score, no runs on 2 runs. I'm batting third, 415 on the year after a 4-6 game and into the series. And that took me my first home run of the episode. Deep left center field, going back. I believe it's gone. That ball is gone. 435. 11 feet off. First home run of the episode. Got it. 11th home run of the year. 446 feet, 103 miles per hour at the bat. And it's 1-0 Philadelphia. Good job. 1-0 Phillies, 446 feet, 103 miles per hour at the bat. 11th of the year for Babe Jr. Remember, he was on the Mariners and then traded to the Phillies.
Started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Remember, and also in the World Series, trying postseason, Twins home field advantage. And remember, it's 2-2-1, so game 1 and 2 are Minnesota, game 3 and 4, obviously there's a game 4. And then Atlanta, there's a game 5, bad for Minnesota. Okay, here we go. No hits for the Rockies for the first 2 innings. Runner at first, 2 outs, top of the 3rd. We only have 2 hits. I got jammed. Middle 3 to score is 1-0 Phillies. We only have 2 hits. My home run, it should be that Fernandez's single or something. And we only have 3 hits. Not sure who else has them. Game law, no. Bots or Fernandez. Fernandez, center fielder. Henry Fernandez, our leadoff man, has 2 hits. I have the other one. And we have struck out. I mean, everyone. Pitcher struck out 2 times, but we. And the runner at second is Fernandez. Nope, but the other team only has 1 hit, so our pitching's doing pretty well. Oh, down over the head! Oh, down! I'm in a hole at second. Runner at in the second or third, I think, stopped halfway and then ran. 20th double of the year. Over Dahl's head, and it's 2-0. So I want to see where did I doubled the center. Actually, if it doubled, yeah, he just stopped where he was in his draft, and then not sure how I knew it fell. I did when the third base coach started to wave him around with his left hand, and then he had to hold the stop sign out to me. Yeah. 0-1 count to Jimmy Perez, 4 batter, 2-0. We only have 4 hits. I have 2. And Henry Fernandez, center fielder, has the other 2, and that's the throw by Tapia. 3-0 Phillies. 3-0 Phillies. Still 3-0. And yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty well. I mean,
he'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Lifted into center field, giving chase his doll.
And he catches it about a foot or 2 in front of the warning track, 2 down. And we won 4-0. I saw it for a second. We won the series, 2-1 over the.
Took the lead in the top of the ninth and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
So apparently,
finish 4-3 the final tally today. The Philadelphia Phillies.
So after we won 4-3 or 4-0, we won 4-3. I saw the 4. I didn't see the other part. But again, we actually never blew the lead. He thought we did, but we never did. Well, we'd be doing that strange right now if we ended that run in the 9th, so then we could say 2 for 4 with a homer, double, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. So I have what, 6 RBIs in the last 2 games and 5 runs scored. So I'm gonna play the first game and then the Cardinals, and that's only the last game of the episode, regardless if we win or lose. Home run scored, F8 scored, or F8 double scored, and F8. So I'll play the first game against the Cardinals. Could be the second one if they sit me down, or I just pinch hit for me. But one more full game in this episode, and then yeah. So yeah, when I play this game, it's or this game, it's somehow they pinch hit for me, or I don't play this game. Yeah, it's Lance appearance of David Jr. And you might, I'm sitting, let's not, I don't know how to do that. Let's go with reaction drills. Or this last game of the episode. I might play a few more after this, but I have to do some stuff. You want to, not too many errors, and it's 3 games, fine. That doesn't happen. And yeah, this will be the last game of the episode, ours if we win or lose. And they have Pajan, Diaz, or Joe Ramirez, Piscotti, Diaz, Grandal, Carpenter, Juan, Culberson, Taylor, and then Grandal, Carlson, Taylor, and Tehran has the snowflake, and then Piscotti has the star, and then I'm on fire, and then Depot has the snowflake, and then that Pedro and Nerbez has like 2 stars. There we go. I have a boost with first baseman Jimmy Perez, center baseman 10 Whipley, and then Aaron Lunsey, and left fielder and Henry Fernandez center field. Let's watch the presentation at Mr. Urson.
We are under the lights as the show gets you
Back
ready
at home.
for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show.
We're 5 games above 500. They're 2 games below 500. So I knew this year was paying that draft food. We're gonna do this guy 3.39 ERA, 3-3 record through 8 starts. Bad. 1-0 St. Louis in the first inning. Leonard first went out for Yasmani Grandal, who I might have said earlier he had first inning home. I might have said Eric Danes had a first inning home run. Actually, that wasn't on camera, but this guy had a first inning home run. Sent it back to the Danes. 2-run home run in the National bullpen, right down the right field line, and then a wild card game. Okay. Timer at center base, 2 outs. I think it said I was 11 home runs, obviously. I believe that's at first on the Phillies. I cut it away a little fast. And that is a ground ball base hit. Or that's a line drive base hit. And I'll send him, and he is saved barely. 1-1. Our guy leaders, I lead by 6 on Bryce Harper, who's still in the Nationals in this world. 8 on Will Myers, and then Bryant. Sprinters on the Mets, Freddie Freeman and Joe Montano. Weird, sprinters on the Mets. They 3-2 out, and only off. It's only ball 4 or strike 3. 3-2 count to Perez, 2 outs. And that is. Then it down. And I know I hit the third easily. Runs in corners, 2 outs. Go ahead, run 90 feet away, which is me. 6-game hitting streak, here's Baez. 222 average, 2 home runs, only 8 RBIs, so it's fine. Play interference, or limit at bats, or 1 count. And the runner's going, and he's out by a country mile. How slow was he? I mean, by the time the center base and out, he wasn't like so not even close to the bat. Close, but he wasn't like right on top of the bat basically. 2 count to Culberson. And light distance out.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Going down, here's Tehran. He's got a 100 in the year, no one runs RBI, so maybe at 1 for 10. I don't know. And this is late May, or it's like mid-May. Stands like May, like on 18th or something. I don't know if that's right, but it's mid-May. There we go. No runs on 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. 1-1 in. Both teams scored the run in the first inning. Off of, I don't think that's Goldschmidt. And no, it's Matt Carpenter at first, and that Charlie Culberson at 3rd. So they might. They have a big bench. They have G-Man Choi. They have Dale Flynn, Eddie Franco, John. They have 2 catchers. 3. Carson Kelly, JT Ramirez, and John Paul Mardo. Our bench players: Daniel Lewis, Elmer Gonzalez, Lower Now, sorry if I said that wrong. Dado, and then William Beckham. So they didn't know how Paul. I think in Swirl they messed it up because I started to know it was 17, so I think that was before the Goldschmidt trade to St. Louis. 2-1 game, and middle Forest scores 2-1 Redbirds. 4 on St. Louis, by the way. Okay, now it's 3-2 Phillies. Runner at 2 outs. 77th pitch going for Tehran. He's still in the game. And that's another. Well, last one's a 3-1 ground. This one's a 3-run assisted ground out. And now it's still 3-2. I think this is next batter. Here's Grandal. He's batting at 4th. And that is a towering fly ball towards the out-of-town scoreboard. But it's caught by Rich Gabriel Jr. on the warning track. And, yeah. And here's Grandal again. I should be able to get up again. And, yeah, I'm due up first. I'm batting 416, which is not bad. I started 412, so this episode I'm right now +4 points. And I'm not going to lose 4 points. The most I know lose is probably like 1 or 2. And that is 395. 7 feet off. So that was not good. But yeah, we were up by 2. And yeah, we were up by 2 at that point. Here we go. Still 4-3, leading off the 8th. 1 for 3 in the game. No men out. No one on. No outs. No runners on. Start with the outside forcing. And did it. I got that slider right down the middle, and I fouled it. Would have been a home run. It was a foul. Would have been. It was not a home run. Just well, it's fair. It would have been gone. Is that gone? Going bad as a right fielder bat towards that wall. But I'll turn out the center, fly out, strike out. I had my fly out to the wall. And now I've won 2. No, that was the top 9. 2-1, 4-3. So in this episode we won 3-1. 3-1, so we're 25-19. 25-19. I was playing left field, but I was playing right field. So I went 1 for 4 with and then in game 1 I went 1 for 5 with a single and RBI. Here I'm not on for Philadelphia because everyone. I guess that Pedro Narvaez is on there because he went 1 for 3 with a single and a run score. I went 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. So that's why he's on there. But they're on 5 innings, got the loss. Our starter went 7 innings, got the win, and then Samuel Pilato got the save 1 inning, and then I just went 1, 2, 3, or at least no hits, no strikeouts, no earned runs, no walks. Let's say I hit by pitch, but he went 1, 2, 3. I don't remember that. So yeah. I got my hit, I got my extra base hit, I got my RBI, I got my run score. Well, I don't really want to score a run, I don't have to. I got my home run, and I also did score a run. No diving touches or robs home runs. In here, you can't really rob a home run. Defense is a little tall here in Philadelphia. I guess I could have robbed one in Colorado. No, in Colorado, you can't really rob one because I actually could have before they added the taller fence in front of the bullpens, but then to the right of the bullpens you can't rob one there. So really I have a chance to rob a home run. But yeah, I have done it twice. Audie Pullman, I just when they moved him to left field, but then moved him back to third. It was on camera, and then Dash C it was not on camera, but I have robbed 2 home runs. Audie Pullman on camera. He's a third baseman when they moved him to left in the minors, and then Dash C when he was in the majors in left field. It was off camera. Oh, Dash, I want to close the no board hit subscribe with the like button. Subscribe if you have the internet. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you're not going to see you in episode number 32 of the Stable Jr. Wrote the Show series. See you in episode number 32, and eat a lot of bacon.